This year, I'm painting myself a birthday gift because I'm poor as dirt right now. For some context, normally I would buy myself a little gift, usually art supplies, and indulge a little bit more than I would throughout the year over my birthday. But I have very little to my name at the moment, so I thought what better to do than to paint myself something. It's been a little while since I've made something just for myself, whether it be with the express intent of making it a video or a post, whether it's a commission or something for an exhibit that I'm trying to get into. There's always a different motive to my paintings. As much as I do paint stuff that I enjoy and that I will like the end result of, it still varies how much I actually do end up liking it because of those other factors. So I thought for myself, for my birthday, as a little present, I would not only indulge in something that I know I will not only enjoy the process of, but also something that I can just keep for myself and hang on my own wall. Now, I thought as I have this painting going on in the background, I would talk a bit more about my feelings around my birthday on a personal level. For some background, as we've gotten to the big old age of 22, unfortunately, I either don't remember or don't really fondly remember my birthdays before the age of 20. I think the only ones I can actually remember are my 8th and my 16th. But I think surely the not remembering part must be fairly normal. I mean, as children, I feel like our lives kind of just fly past us. Personally, I can barely remember any of my childhood, so it's especially hard for me to remember those specific days. I think the last good birthday that I remember before my 20th was probably my 16th. My sweet 16th spent in COVID lockdown. We walked to a beach that we frequented during that time to have a little picnic from just homemade goods and just hang out by the beach. I remember taking my camera and taking lots of photos that day. I don't think I have any more of them actually, which is a bit sad. But yeah, what a weird time. It's kind of sad that the only birthday I spent in total isolation was the best one that I can remember. I think, to be honest, I actually loved the routine and proximity to nature that I got during that time, despite having no doubt some kind of social developmental delays, as I think most of us who were in our formative teen years probably have experienced. Anyway, because of this non-remembering, I do usually have a bit of dread around my birthdays. I end up hating it just for that, even if the day does end up going well, which is a bit sad, but hopefully one day I'll get over that. Normally there are two possibilities that do stress me out though, and it's the fact that either there's too much attention on me and I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm regretting organizing anything or doing anything or wanting to have a good time, I guess, or it's that I do ignore it and then there's no attention on me and I feel like no one cares about me. Which are probably two very selfish and self-centered things. But it only happens once a year and I'm working on it. Unfortunately, I have never found the middle ground between these two things. And as I said, it's probably completely irrational and selfish, which is why most years I have tried to just completely shove the concept of a birthday completely under the rug until I'm totally pressured to do something. As for this year, the month of April has been really stressful for me. I feel like you can probably see that in the quality of my videos and posts. I just haven't been in the right headspace to put out anything of real quality. But I did actually have a pretty good time. Jake and I went bowling, we went to the arcade. If there are any good photos or videos from that, I will put them up, but I don't know if there are. But we did go out and we came home and had Thai food at home and played some video games with friends in the evening, which, you know, it was pretty good. I can say that I was pretty happy with my quiet celebration this year. So now I'm 22, and although it doesn't really bother me that much, I have been thinking about that age, and it really does feel like 22 is the last year that stops really being celebrated. It's the last time you get to have that feeling of being a kid on your birthday. In the in-between years before 21, 18, and 16, everyone's always looking out towards those years or saying, oh, so you've had this and you've gotten past this milestone and you're looking forward to this milestone. And even at 21, that whole year where you are 21 and you say that you're 21, people joke about being legal drinking age or legal gambling, or because of the Western culture that I live in. And even if not, people are just generally interested that you're the coming of age. And I feel like after that, it kind of just stops mattering. People don't care anymore, which, like I said, is fine for me because now I can stop feeling the pressure of having to have a birthday. I can just let it pass, and only the people that really care about me and that I really care about will have anything to say about it, which is perfect for me. Yeah, and it just feels like such a weird time in my life. I feel like until I'm 25, I'm just gonna be in this kind of limbo. But maybe that's just the stress of life that's getting to my head a bit. And speaking of the stress of life, this year I feel like kind of especially hurt because of that stress. I found that as I've been aging, I've been caring less about spending occasions with friends and wanting to spend that time more with the people who I consider family. To me, that means my boyfriend, his immediate family, my best friends, and my family. The latter of which is unfortunately an ocean away, and I'm sure watching this video. And it's occasions like this that makes it really hard to forget that. But fortunately, I do think that this year may have been the start to a cute little long distance family tradition. At least I'm hoping it'll become a tradition. This year I sent the recipe of the cake that I have every year over to my dad, and he baked it. And we stuck to a theme to decorate it in a similar way, but obviously not the exact same. I'll include a photo of that because I thought it was really sweet. Though I did forget to mention that the recipe should have been cut in half, maybe even a quarter. So they ended up making the cake in a pot and having this enormous cake between three of them. Anyway, since I feel like I'm just rambling about nothing, hopefully someone can resonate with what I've been saying, but yeah, sorry if there's no point to it. Anyway, about the painting itself. This oddly long canvas print started as bathroom decor. You can see it a little bit at the start of the video, but it's not too clear. So it was a black canvas print with the word whānau on it, meaning family in Maori. And the font is like a, it's cut out of a picture kind of thing of the Pahurakawa tree flowers. I don't know what you would call that. It's just like completely escaped me. Anyway, maybe because my explanation sucks, I'll just put a picture up. Anyway, this was hanging in our bathroom until one day it just disappeared. And it turns out Jake's little sister was planning on painting something over it, and I think she had started painting or priming it, but I have absolutely no idea what was planned for that canvas. So for ages, this poor canvas was just sitting abandoned until we had a big clean out and it was handed over to me, and I left it in my studio and it was sitting abandoned again because I had no idea what to do with it. It was absolutely taunting me that this half-painted canvas was just sitting there waiting for something, but I had no clue what to do with it. Until one day, I saw Frank, my cat, crawl under the, I guess where you would usually have a stereo system or a console, crawl into the TV console on top of where we put blankets. And he made himself very comfortable and promptly fell asleep, and it was like a light bulb moment went off for me. The space under the TV ended up being the perfect shape and almost perfectly to scale size for this canvas as well. And at that point, I knew what I had to do. My birthday was coming up. I had this idea of having a, one-to-one painting of Frank, and I thought that's perfect. As I've been saying this whole time, this painting was meant for my birthday. Right now it is April 30th, and my birthday was on the 21st. As I mentioned, I already did have some stuff on my plate, so I started it. I started doing the underpainting, and after that, I left it for about 2 weeks until the week before my birthday, where I started going over the underpainting in actual oils and correct colors. Now, it turns out crochet is hard. Painting crochet is hard. Simplifying shapes so that crochet looks realistic but isn't exactly as fine detail as yarn is a lot harder. That being said, the fact that I'm filming this on the 30th, and I think technically I'm still not done. I still want to lighten up the face of the painting of Frank and add some fun little details that I will leave as a surprise. I bit off just a little bit more than I could chew, and yeah, it's not done yet. Still, with the attention of my birthday and stuff going away, I feel like life is just a little bit more normal and under control. So I've been a bit more ambitious with my planning for the next little while. I'm gonna be finishing this painting, and then I have a few more paintings planned. Not just one, but a few. And I'm planning on starting a little mail club. The logistics are pretty much done for it. I just need to actually get some promotion out there, but I will talk about that in just a little bit. Just for a quick general life update as well before I continue talking about the print club, I'm preparing to get my driver's license soon, which is taking up a bit of my time and also a bit of my mental space. D&D sessions are now every week, so that is also taking up more of my time and mental space. Okay, anyway, about my mail club. I guess it's really a print club because in each letter there will be a A5 print, a letter written by me, and a 5-ish centimeter, it'll depend, about this big sticker every month. This month's issue will be my Universal Love painting as a print, and then the sticker will be a digitally drawn sticker to match the theme of the print, which that'll be how it is every month. Currently I'm pricing at 22 New Zealand dollars a month, so yeah, I'm pretty excited to try and make that happen. Hopefully you guys are at least a little bit interested, and I'll be doing that through Patreon. The link to find that will be in the description of this video, and I'll probably be posting some promotion and some previews on my Instagram. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Hope you guys check out my print club and my Instagram. That would be great and very cool of you, so thanks in advance. Okay, bye. I feel like that was like really awful. I'm not gonna lie, like so bad.